You know, I don't think I'm actually done with the little Tumblr arenas yet. I noticed a lot of really whiny ones in the comments section of the video the day before yesterday where I was giving Tumblr shit. And you know what? I think some more needs to be said. I cannot help but notice all of them running out into social media saying Trump's win is the fault of every white person, even the ones that didn't vote for him. And that anybody who didn't vote for Hillary was essentially just voting for the genocide of LGBT or people of color. Even if they didn't vote for Donald Trump, even if they actually voted for Jill Stein or voted for, some other third party. And that all of this is the fault of white people, and said this is a way of telling all of us, being them, that they hate us and want us to die. Well, I would like to just remind you, because you clearly have selective memory about who Hillary Clinton is. She is literally an imperialist murderer, and one of the worst ones in recent memory. So you blame white people for not having Hillary Clinton elected president, which, by the way, they also include the people who didn't vote. If she had been elected, she would have possibly been the very worst thing for the people who are victims of the United States. Not the people inside the United States that feel they're a victim. I mean the people that are murdered in the millions every year. But none of them really matter, of course. No. That of course really doesn't matter. What really matters is Tumblr's feelings. Everybody who did vote for Donald Trump and everybody who voted for Hillary Clinton voted for essentially the same thing: the continued murder of the third world. But for these Tumblr arenas to say anybody who didn't support Hillary is essentially guilty of the coming genocide, which isn't going to happen, might I remind you that your support for Hillary or Trump was a support for more killing of third world people. But they don't matter to you, because that's not what the election is about. The election is about you personally. It's about everything to do with you. Not what your country does, but you. And that's all that it's about. But you're just going to ignore that. You're just going to ignore the tens of millions of people who are going to die, and not like the stuff that you've largely invented in your own mind that's going to happen. So, you know what? Fuck you. Because if you hadn't noticed, even the polls show that for people of color, more of them voted Republican this time than in any recent memory. Even a percentage of black people and Latino people voted for Trump. And they voted for Trump because he came off as really anti-establishment, even though he isn't. He's not an outsider. He's a billionaire, for Christ's sakes. Which makes me wonder why Alex Jones was dick riding him so hard. He's as much a part of the establishment as anyone else is, and will be. But this is so typical. It's this is going to be the worst thing ever for people inside the United States because they didn't vote for Hillary. When Hillary would have been the absolute worst thing for the millions of people that she was going to kill and has killed. These people live off of the empire of imperialism and benefit from it. They don't even see what Hillary's done. They don't see Libya. They don't see Iraq. They don't see Afghanistan. These are things that just don't exist to identity politics because they're hyper-focused on themselves, the people who benefit from imperialism. So mysteriously, they don't see imperialism. They don't see what Hillary Clinton has done to the third world. They don't see what imperialism has done to the third world. It's a thing that's just like some abstract notion that they would probably wash off as a conspiracy theory, even though imperialism is a very real thing. So I just really wanted to add that to my fuck you Tumblr video from like a day and a half ago. And I would like to add with that, fuck you Tumblr again, you pieces of shit. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.